And a very warm welcome back here to Eurovision 365. As one year draws to a close and a new one beckons, we inevitably as fans are looking forward to Eurovision 2024 and what a contest it's shaping up to be already. We know the stage design, we know some of the songs so far, and some of the artists have been selected as well. So it's going to be shaping up to be quite the contest. But as this year is drawing to a close, I thought it would be interesting to look back at my top 10 moments of Eurovision 2023. So buckle up and join me on this ride. If you went to Italy for Eurovision 2022, one thing that all Irish Eurovision fans and those from outside the country agreed on was that Brooke Scullion should have qualified for the final. Even now, most Irish fans share this view and are confused as to how That's Rich didn't make it to the final. So as the songs and performers for Eurosong 2023 were revealed at the start of the year, we were willing on the performers to bring back some joy to Ireland in the shape of a qualifying song. The dream appeared to be a reality when I listened to Midnight Summer Night for the first time, performed by the unknown performer Connolly, who hails from Galway. When I reacted to the song, which as you will know is a genuine first time watch listen, I was blown away by the ethereal Irish tones that had a modern twist. As it was a demo, I was convinced it would be the one to beat at Eurosong 2023. When the Eurosong selection was aired, the melody of the song had indeed been enhanced, but unfortunately, perhaps due to Connolly's inexperience of performing, she had to settle for second place at the national final. While youth have consistently praised Connolly following her appearance at Eurosong, I'd be very keen to hear another would-be song submission from Connolly in the near future. I happened to be in Tenerife when I reacted to Tenerife-born Agony's song Ade for the first time. I loved it from the very start, and a bit like Connolly, I thought it would be the one to beat at Benidorm Fest. The song itself was upbeat, had elements of Spanish tradition, but most importantly was very accessible. The Spanish hosts at Benidorm Fest said that in 2022 they got bronze and in 2023 they were going for gold. With an Agony selection, I was sure that they would be in contention. As we now know, Blanca Paloma went to Liverpool and didn't get a gold, but we can never know for sure what would have happened if Agony had went to Liverpool instead, but I do think he would have done wonders for Spain at the contest. When UK was confirmed as host nation for Eurovision 2023, I immediately went into pro-Belfast mode. I thought that we as a city and people would be the perfect selection. Due to the reasons for UK hosting in the first place, and with 2023 being the 25th anniversary since the Good Friday Peace Agreement here in Northern Ireland, it felt like the right moment to host. Belfast was touted as a potential host city in 1995, which was proposed as a joint RTE-BBC broadcast, following Ireland winning 3 contests in a row and the RTE execs feeling the financial pinch of hosting the contest. But as we know, RTE did it on their own in Dublin for the second year in a row. Also in 1998, Belfast was a potential host city following Katrina and the Waves' victory at Eurovision 1997, but still nothing come of it. People often discuss the cost of hosting a contest, but as Liverpool has proved, the revenue raised from hosting such a huge event by far outweighs the cost of hosting. I pushed and pushed for Belfast to be shortlisted and selected, even appearing on local TV news channels as well as radio stations and newspapers. As I anxiously waited the shortlisted cities to be revealed by Scott Mills on BBC Radio 2, as soon as Birmingham was announced, the dream of having Eurovision in this region crashed into the Irish Sea. Rest assured though, if UK or Ireland wins anytime soon, I'll be pushing Belfast again. She told me that her performance would be emotional, and indeed it was. Brunette from Armenia had already secured my second favourite song of the 2023 contest before arriving in Liverpool, but the performance and melody had been elevated from the preview video, and what looked like quite simplistic staging looked amazing on TV. I thought Brunette deserved a much higher placing at the contest, and with Armenia doing so well at Junior Eurovision, I hope it's only a matter of time before Armenia has its first win at Eurovision. A lot of fans had hoped Glasgow would be the host city, and with it being in the final two, it seemed like a mere formality that Graham Norton would open the envelope and say Glasgow. When he said Liverpool instead, a lot of fans had to rush to cancel hotel bookings in Glasgow and rush even more to book hotels in Liverpool. Liverpool was a perfect choice for the contest. Considering the reason for hosting, I think BBC had the perfect tone for the contest. Not too outlandish, but respectful enough to ensure a fun time would be had by all. And what a fun time it was. The Eurovision village for me was very well organised in terms of getting into the place, slight negative around the merchandise stalls, but overall the whole contest and the experience was a great one. The locals seemed to really get into the spirit of the contest, and during the second semi-final we met some fantastic locals in the audience who were loving every moment of it. The arena, although not the biggest, provided us with a great audio-visual experience, and the BBC have shown us what they can do, even in what seemed like a scaled-back production. There is also a renewed energy about the contest from the BBC and the UK as a whole, and that has to be down to the positive reaction and response following hosting on behalf of Ukraine. With Sam Ryder betting on the heels of Wham for number one in the charts, and Ollie Alexander being confirmed as UK representative during a primetime Saturday evening show, the future is looking very bright for the UK. Who was there shouting cha-cha-cha at the climax of the voting sequence? Well, as a televisual experience, it would have been thrilling to watch Karya and Loreen waiting for the reveal of the public vote. Loreen seemed to be in some zen-like place, whilst Karya seemed to be in an excruciatingly tense place. As we now know, though Karya topped the public vote, it wasn't enough to secure the victory, and Loreen has another winner's trophy to add to her collection. Hannah. What a splendid choice to include Hannah Waddingham in the presenter lineup. Famed for acting in Ted Lasso, which is awesome by the way, Hannah brought glamour, warmth, fun, and a bit of sternness to the proceedings. This was needed when the cha-cha-chas were being echoed around the arena in the climax of the voting. Many fans are hailing her as one of the best presenters ever at the contest, and I have to agree with that. She rocked the place, literally, and if UK hosts again in the near future, I would love to see Hannah back. No experience of a Eurovision is complete without a visit to the Euroclub. One of my lasting memories of Eurovision 2016 was Euroclub, and Liverpool was no exception. It's a great place to go after a semi-final as the atmosphere is sensational. You think you're tired until you arrive at the Euroclub, and then the endorphins kick in and you're up dancing about like no one's business. Well, in my case anyway. Highlights for me were meeting all Eurovision content creators, but also watching past Eurovision performers such as One More Time from Sweden, who I've always loved, as well as Linda Martin and Jedward. It was also great to randomly bump into Victor Veronikos from Greece as well. If you're planning on going to Eurovision 2024, make sure to visit Euroclub. I loved Who the Hell is Edgar from the get-go. Little did I realise how much fun Taya and Selena actually were. They gave a solid performance at the semi-final, placing second in that semi, or perhaps given a raw deal in opening the contest final. Taya and Selena have recently gone their separate ways following their songs Bye 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 and their Christmas tune Ho Ho Ho. They remain firm friends and remain fan favourites. Who the Hell is Edgar was my number one played song in my Spotify 2023 Unwrapped list, and I wish both Taya and Selena every success for the future. I was gutted that Voyager weren't selected for Eurovision 2022, so I couldn't hide my joy when the opening shots of the Australian song reveal for Eurovision 2023 showed that trademark long blonde hair of Danny's. Promise rightly placed in the top 10 of the contest, and Voyager remain my favourite act to appear at Eurovision for Australia. My number one moment of Eurovision 2023 is without doubt the moment Simone from Voyager agreed to my request to do their little trademark spin routine. Simone later told me during the Liverpool opening ceremony that the little spin wrecked her glasses. Whoops! I will never forget the moment Simone herself got taken out by the spins. By the way, I would like to wish Danny from Voyager the very best of luck on his cancer treatment journey, and we here at Eurovision 365 are sending him lots of positive energy from here to Australia. So the best of luck with everything, Danny. So that was my top 10. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure to let me know, of course, your thoughts as well. What are your top 10 moments of Eurovision 2023? You know what I do by now, of course you do. Let me know in the comments below. I am excited and I'm looking forward to Eurovision 2024, and I hope you can join me in that journey as well. So nothing else for me to say other than I wish you the very best of luck and a happy new year for 2024, and maybe I'll see you along the path towards Eurovision 2024. Be sure to come and say hello if you do see me. But between now and then, you take care, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.